Okay, I'm going to try to film here. This is the area that shows up when I set it for video. And I just wanted to show you some of the boxes I made or attempted to make with the new die. Oops. So here's this one. This is the one that was a big fail. Where's the box? That die there. This is the box that came. But I couldn't quite, well, Pippa sat on it too, so. But I'm trying to get it together. It's supposed to be like that. For some reason it didn't come out, and I don't know if it's because of the cardstock is not strong enough, but that was a fail. So I still have to work on that one. And I found that with these little holes that are in this, the long needles I got, trying to stay in the camera. Let's see, like there's a little piece in the yellow, and that pokes them right out. It also helps when you're trying to poke out the pieces in here, but this one is so far is a fail. I haven't figured it out, so I'll keep trying on that. Hopefully I'll get it. Then another one I made, this was first was a fail, is this candy die. First time I made it, when I went to cinch the ends together, of course the paper just kind of breaks off. I tie it with string. So this one I just put a piece on the bottom, and I was going to close at the top and just make this into a little box. But I'll probably, I guess, just cut that. I think I just cut those off. And I just sealed it and made it into a little box like that. But there you can see the little pieces that get stuck. So you can use your, I know they have tools for this, but I have these needles. So anyway, but I did find a way to make this one work, and I used vellum. And there, the vellum worked out pretty good. And then you just untie it. And use that to get the string off. And then you can put a little treat inside and tie it back up. So that worked out pretty good. So that one I like. The other one not so much yet. I have to learn how to work it. And then the other die I had was the alphabets, which are really nice. I'm keeping them together. Let's see, I made one of these. I had alphabets. Here's alphabets. I tried them with this rainbow paper, but they're really hard to read. So I made them with some green paper. Let's see. Put them on there so you can see them a little better. A little easier to read. But those are really nice letters. So that's a pass. I like those. Then let's see. What was the other die I got? I've lost them. Those are the three. Oh, here's one of them. This one makes a little purse shape box, which I like a lot. Okay. The box opens up, and then you can add a little, you can keep it like that, like a little treasure chest, put a little treat in there. And then just, if you had some beaded beads, you can put up here, make a little purse, and put a little embellishment there to make it look like a strap. So that one is really cute. I like that a lot. This is what it looks like when you first cut it out. It's just square like that. No little spots to fold. It's very easy, so that's a good one. And then I had one other one, the heart-shaped one. I don't know what I did with the die. I was just making one, so maybe it's in the machine. But I made these. That's what it comes out like. I don't know if those holes are supposed to be there or not, but it makes a little heart box. This one I cut it too thin, so I'm not sure if those little holes are supposed to come out of there or not. I think it would look better if they didn't come out, but it just take that part. Opens up like that, so you can put a little treat in there, and then close it up, and then when you have this closed in down below, and then string through. Oops. String through there when this is pushed down. It doesn't really go heart-shaped, especially with the holes in it. So I think it would be better if that was solid. And I guess you could line the inside solid. Maybe washi tape or something would make it stand up a little better. So far I don't love that one, but it's not bad. And then I probably have that put away somewhere. But the one that makes this little tree, this is the final tree I had that turned out. And it is not fun because it's got all these little tiny pieces. So, and it's very hard to get it out without breaking that little curlicue off. And I mangled several before I got that one to work. So I would say that one I don't love, but it does make a very pretty little tree. And I think that's, oh no, I did the globe. Remember showing you the globe? There's the pieces that come out of that. I'm not exactly sure how you put it together to make it into a shaker. So there's a different color so you can see how it would go. I guess you would put foam tape or something and then some vellum behind here. Whoops, I'm trying to stay on my area. So I put this here to stay in my area. So, and it also has this little piece. So I guess you could put that up there. And there's one other little piece. And the other thing it has is it has a thing to make these cute little, there's the little piece that goes on the front. But these little, can you see there's one? They're very tiny, little snowflakes. And I have them, oh, I've got the fan on, so they'll probably go blowing away. Can you see those tiny, try to get them up here, tiny little snowflakes? There was like a round disc that came with that, and it had these, but they're hard to get out. Plus it makes these little, a bunch of little different size little dots. So I guess that's what you would put in to make your shaker. But like I said, I'm not exactly sure how to do that. So it'd be like that, but you'd have to put something in there to make it stand up, foam tape or something. So that's that. I got this all over my thing. And I also found that this tool, which I've lost again, I don't know. Well, the scraper that I got with my diamond painting works good for getting all these little pieces up. So let's see, I think that was all. I made a video of doing the puppy dog. What was the other one was a cupcake. Let's see, try to get all these pieces. If I move my mat, I will probably forget where it was. I have the table marked up. I'm going to try to get these. And like I said, I have the fan going. And Mike's got the basketball game going. Well, that's most of them in there. Yeah. Okay, we'll call that good. Set those over there. Yep, they're blowing away. Okay, am I back in screen? Okay. Now here's the cupcake. And when I got the cupcake die, it seemed like parts of it was a little not sharp. Let's see, like around one part of the cupcake area would stick. So what I did was I folded up some tin foil and I cut through it several times with this, and then it seemed to sharpen it up. Plus I figured you could use this, and as you see it's all layers, so you can peel these apart and then you can have some shiny layers. I don't know if I can get it apart. Probably not. Not while I'm on camera anyway. That seems to be the way it goes there. You see. Let's separate them. And then you could use that and you can have a very shiny cupcake. But the cupcake goes together really cute. It's kind of like the ones I made out of cardboard just cutouts. See, there's a cupcake part. Let me do the purple one. Purple. You put that part there. And then you can add some pink cupcake. And then I also cut out some vellum shaped ones. So put that on there. And then you take this part that's like the whipped cream. Is that two? Oh, you can see I used scrap paper. So now it's got frosting on it. So that's the cupcake. Cupcake's cute. But that's, like I said, how I made my cupcake, just tracing it, but it's much easier with the die. It's just 5 pieces, so that's not bad. And is that all? Here's a little one of the puppies. He's going on a Christmas card. And there's a puppy. And here's another thing I made out of some political papers or some advertisement. I made that little wallet. I just ended up painting it with, what paint did I use? I used, this paint. I took several layers. I left the inside plain and I put a little washi tape on it. And the first thing I made with this, or not with the paint, but when I was making this was one that I accidentally goofed on. It was a pocket that I goofed, so I made it into an envelope. But this was the caddy I made. I was watching a video. I can't remember whose video it is now, but it's got pockets. You're supposed to make it out of some pretty paper, but I didn't have that. But you put, your pens in it. You put your scissor in there, and whatever you want, your paints. Put some paints in there, and then it also had a handle, but I didn't have the things to make that, but I had the piece of paper for advertisements. So, but that's pretty cool. It's got 6 little pockets on it, and I think they had a divider in theirs as well. So I made that. I figured I could paint it if I want, but I don't need to. So I think that's all. So I'll stop this. Just trying a little test to see how this works out here. If I can show you here while I'm working on stuff. I'll show you this box. Another box I found to put the die cut parts in, and then put the little pieces in one of these cat food containers, and it fits right in there. And this one we have the dog parts, and little eyes parts in there, and these parts here. And I should be able to put the camera up this way, and you can see me. You kind of see me. Here I am, right there. A lot of bright light because the window. Because if I pull down the shade on the other window. Make it a little better. A little better. Put a light on. Does that help? That might help. Okay, and then I can turn it down here to work on the table. And show you, this is the latest thing I've made. Maybe this would be better up higher. This is an embellishment box. That closes it like that, and then I have this strap put on here. I don't know if I'm going to Velcro it or get something to put the little hole in there that holds it so that it's shut. But I'll have to probably put some Velcro on this side to close it. Anyway, this is made with an advertisement. I don't know if you can tell here on the edge. I just stuck some paper on there. So anyway, that's that. Just a test. Okay, I just wanted to show how this die works out. Cut out a couple here, you can see. And I found out it's a lot easier if you cut it out of paper instead of the cardstock, because here's the cardstock. And it really is hard to get it out with that. But I did it with paper, and you see, you can see the little pieces, you can just poke them through. An airplane outside. So I don't know how many I destroyed using the cardstock. They're just too hard to get out. And then these holes are the main holes. Bad language on the TV in there. Okay. Pull it out very carefully. And there you can see. Perfect little thing. And it also has one of the shapes that comes out of there. There's a little, let's see if I can catch it. Like little horns. So those work good in like a shaker card. And then also with this set that the tree came in. Oh, I keep losing everything. It also comes with dies to make little ornaments, little bows, a little star, and a little pack. Oh, no, that's the pot. Little pot. Here's the little pot. And the little bows. It's got like a solid bow. I don't know if you can see. Solid bow. And this one's more of a lacy looking bow because it's got hollow parts to it. Let's see if I can get it out. Oops. Oh, of course I pick a pink one. I'll put it on this green paper so you can see it better. Little bow. Tiny little bow, so you can use those in a shaker card. But so since I found out I can cut it out easy with paper, I do like this die. And this is the little one I was telling you about with the snow globe that makes the little snowflakes. And since I tried it with paper, it's much better. So here it is. It's on the cutting mat. I just pulled it out. So I'll take that off. And you can see there's some little snowflakes right there. And all the little dots that it makes. It's easier if I use this to get them whip. They're so tiny. Little snowflake and little dots, so you can use those in a shaker. And you'll see they come out much easier out of paper than they did out of cardstock, so you can just poke them right out there. So that's a winner. And then I'll show you the little shaker card I made. Hopefully it's dry. But what I ended up doing was just using, instead of using, I said I was going to use like foam tape, I just made several layers of, let me find, here, I used several of these pieces together, glued them together, and then I made one out of the clear. This is out of packaging. I just used that in the die machine, and then I actually glued that to one of these first. And if you see, it's kind of, when you push it through the machine, it kind of raises up, so it gives it a little bit of a bubble. Put it in there and glue it on. So I had that glued on. Whoops, now I dumped a bunch of stuff. And I used several layers of that, and then a backing. and I put the stuff in between. So that's how that works. So I like that a lot. Let's see, I'm making a mess, spilling everything here. So I think that was all I wanted to show. Oh, so I'm going to just show you those ones I had, the boxes that were a fail. That one I turned and made it into a little box like this. That's the one that was like a piece of candy, and the ends broke off, so I made that. And then that little triangle box, I could not figure out how to do it, so I ended up adding some of this plasticky stuff from packaging, and I put that inside where the holes are, and I just made a little box, glued the ends down, and so that's a little box. And I also made another one of these, and I've ordered some cardstock, so that I'll be able to make better ones. It's just paper, and I made a couple more of little heart boxes here. Brown one. So that's all I wanted to show you, and I did get a card from Miss Karen, Karen789. I got my first Christmas card. Here, I'll show you. It's nice and sparkly. Lots of bling. Shiny stickers. Yeah, she added a lot in here. I like this ribbon. I think it's ribbon. Yeah, it's very pretty. It looks like candy cane. And blingy stickers. A little penguin. He's super cute. And I don't know if there's her channel, California Karen 789. So it's sending love at this special time of year. Trying to read it upside down doesn't work. One of the real joys of the holiday season is the opportunity to say thank you and to wish you the very best for the new year. So that's my very first card. So thank you, Karen. And I guess that's all. So everybody have a great day. Bye.